welcome on in. Hope you guys are having a good day or night. My name is PJ. This is a Raid Shadowlands video, and in today's video, we're going to talk about the Path of the Lost, breaking it down and giving you my thoughts on it. Now, hopefully, I don't get too flamed in the comments, but when I was initially looking at it, I honestly don't think it's too bad. I was expecting kind of worse, and I don't want to give player many ideas or anything like that, so I got to be careful what I say. But we can break it down, but generally it's looking like it's going to be about 20 to get the legendary, which is pretty on par what they've done in the past. I was expecting maybe them to bump it up a little bit because it is not just a champions chase or a summon event, it's also a DD, so I thought maybe they were going to raise it. Maybe it's going to be like 23 or 25 Sigur's worth, but I'm glad it's just 20. Hold up guys, now is the perfect time to click on my link in the description and get a free Karato as well as 4 more insane free epics as you level up. Here's how to do it. Step 1, log out a player and play on PC and uninstall. Step 2, click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Step 3, launch raid and complete the tutorial. Step 4, go to the inbox and claim your first champion. Don't miss out on your chance to get a free Karato after signing up, as well as Uugo, Rector Drath, Tagoar, and Mausoleum Mage as you progress through the game. So click on my link right now and let's crush this together. And let's break that down here for you guys. So what is in here? So we have the champion, we have the soul, 5-star perfect soul, we have an avatar, we got a couple mythical books, we have 100 legendary materials split up between 50-50. We have 100 mythical materials here at the very bottom. And then we have a barrel, 5-star chicken, a couple legendary books, epic materials, rare materials. So pretty juicy stuff. But let's break it down. I've done a little bit of the math for you guys and tell you guys where I think you guys should be doing. So I would say the easiest path, so let's say you just want the champion, you just want nothing else, just the champion. How are you gonna get him? So you need to get a key. There's 2 keys here. This one is a little bit cheaper to get because you don't have to get the 7500. So this is, if you only need to get one key, then you want to get this key first. So you're gonna come down here, get all this, get this, come down here, get the key, stop at the key, then you're gonna come down the middle, come down the left side, get the legendary book, get the champion, and that's going to be 92,250 points. If you're going to do that just in sacreds, it's going to be 20.5 sacreds. So it was a little bit over 20 sacreds, but not too bad. I was expecting maybe, like I said, 23 or even worse, which I'm glad it was. I'm glad it's only 20.5. And yeah, you don't have to just do sacreds. That's the beautiful part about this. You can do mystery shards, you can do ancient shards, you can do voids, you can do primals. There's a bunch of good dungeon events happening right now. There's a Karato dungeon event. There's a 3x on spider for the dragon. So farming a bunch of that will also help you get points. Like I've already gotten almost 2 Sigur's worth of points just from doing the DD, and I plan on doing probably more DD to help get myself the champion and hopefully the mythical fragments as well. So that's the first path. You just want the champion. That will be 20.5 sacreds, or you can do other shards or other ways to get it as well. But we'll just use sacreds as a general point of how to get the points. So let's say you already have the champion and you just want the soul. So pretty much the same route. We're gonna come down to the left side again, get the key. This is saying you already have the champion, don't want that, just the soul. Come down the right side. I said left side, I meant the right side. Come down the right side, get the key, and then again come down the middle, come down here, get the soul. That's gonna be 82,250 points, which is about 18.2 sacreds, so pretty much 18 sacreds. Not too bad if you already have the champion. The soul is pretty good. I don't think you necessarily need the soul. I might just try to buy it from the shop slowly, 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5-star would be nice, but he also has increased accuracy, so it's not the end of the world if he doesn't have the 5-star. It's really, I would say, the 4-star and the 2-star for the extra attack, extra crit damage would be nice on him. Then the 6-star would be really good too, but I'm not sure if he would be worth someone. I'm not sure if he's worth buying the 6-star for in the shop. If you get lucky and pull it, then that's amazing, but don't think he's worth buying it from. But if you wanted that, then it'd be 18.2 sacreds. Bada boom. So let's say you want both. Let's say you have a ton of resources, you really like him, you want the champion and you want the soul. So in that case, you're gonna need 2 keys. So you're gonna have to come down both sides. Honestly, you're gonna come down the right side, get the first key, come down the left side, get the second key. You're gonna already have the middle opened up, so you're gonna come down, get one side, get the other side. That's gonna be a grand total of 180,000 points, which is gonna be a total of 40 sacreds, which is honestly right on par with things they've had in the past. They've done a very similar event with Podrag in the past, where you could get Podrag and his soul, guaranteed Podrag and his soul in the same type of event, a Hero's Path. And for him, a few years ago, it was 20 sacreds for the champion, 20 sacreds for the soul. So usually with Polarium, there's inflation. Luckily, this time there wasn't, and I don't give any ideas. I don't want any inflation. Inflation's bad in the game because they keep raising everything for them. They don't raise anything for us. Where's the inflation on the energy, or energy max? Like, we've had 130 energy max since day one. Maybe we should get that inflated a little bit, Polarium. Wink, wink, you know, just a little nudge, nudge, who knows, just throwing that out there. But sorry, back to this. So yeah, if you want both, it'd be 180,000, which is 40 sacreds. It's a lot. I don't think you necessarily need the soul. I'm probably just gonna buy it myself from the shop. But if you have a ton of resources, if you have big money, and you have the shards, then you can definitely do that. It'd be 180,000 points. Again, you can also do DD as well. So final option that I'm gonna give you guys for points. Obviously, there's tons of different options. You can come down here and just get the mythical books. Come down the one of the sides. You can do whatever you want, but I'm just giving you a few options that I think are gonna be most people are looking for. So this is the option that I think I'm gonna be going for. So this option is going to be getting the champion and then also getting the 100 mythical materials. So this is going to be pretty much the same thing as getting the champion. So you're going to come down here, get this key, come down the middle, get the champion, and then you're going to need an extra 3,700 or 37,500 points to get the 50 here and then the 30 here. So that's going to be a total, if you do both of those, 129,750 points for the champion and the mythical materials, which is going to be 28.8 sacred. So you can round that to 29 sacreds. Again, it doesn't have to be all sacreds. You can be a mix of shards. It can be DD as well. So don't feel like you have to pull sacreds. There's also, this is 3 days or 4 days total, so you can wait to see how Clan Boss treats you. Hopefully Clan Boss will bless you with some sacreds in there as well, which definitely helps out a bunch. I would say sacreds are probably one of the easier ways. Primals are also a great way to do this. The issue with primals is I much rather pull them during a 2x primal myself. So probably only big spenders and big whales are going to do this with primals. I would say majority of people should probably save or try to save their primals for a 2x primal. And hopefully they have sacreds or ancients. Ancients aren't too bad. 300, so if you do a 10 pop of ancients, it's 3,000. One sacred is 4,500. So a little bit less than that, but you could definitely make out with doing a few pulls of 10 pulls of ancients. If you have a bunch of ancients, I have like 260, I think, 275 ancients right now. So maybe I'll make up, well, making up and making out. But maybe I will save some of my sacreds and pull some ancients to help out with not pulling all my sacreds. I do have a bunch of sacreds. I have 50 right now, but I have a bunch because I try not to pull them. And I save them for events like this, but if I can get away with saving a few, then I like that idea. And I'm going to try to save a few again with doing the dungeon divers. So personally, I'm like I said, I'm going to go for the champion, and I'm going to go for hopefully the mythical materials. The other thing that people should know is if you have all 4 of the legendaries for this event. So if you have Balar, if you have Graco's Turndrake, which was guaranteed a week ago, if you did the fusion, and if you have the logging champion Luminisci, if you have all 4 of those, I believe it's by August 5th. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure by August 5th. You can always ask Polarium. But pretty sure by August 5th, if you summon them, they can't be in your portal. So if you did Turndrake and he's just in your fragments, you have to summon him. But if you do all 4 of those before August 5th, then you get a pretty juicy reward. I've shown this before in some of my videos, but I'll pull up here again real quick. But you get a Skull of Treason, you get a couple assaults, you get a pretty cool avatar frame, and then you get a couple of gemstones as well, or relics, gemstones, yeah, gemstones. So this Balar would help me finish this off, and I don't have a Skull of Treason, so that is another reason why I want to get this. I do like him as well. I think he's going to be really good for Chimera. Maybe some other future content, but Chimera Trials, he looks very solid. Again, even without the blessing, I think he'll still work. For me, he's going to be more of a long-term project. I don't plan on throwing him into my Chimera team right away. If you need him right away, then it might be a little bit tougher to get away with not having a soul. But also kind of depends on where you are in Chimera. If you're talking like brutal, hard, even nightmare, you can probably get away without having a soul. If you're talking ultra nightmare, maybe you need a soul depending on your gear and how progressed your account is. But I think you'll be fine with that one. He looks looks really good for trials. I'm pretty excited to mess with him. He's going to be a champion I think we're going to have to build around him. I don't think he's going to be someone where you just throw into your existing team. I think you might maybe have to build around him and figure out the trials you want to get and see how the damage works. But overall, I'm very happy. I'm shocked that they did a guaranteed for him because they usually only do one guaranteed per like these kind of events. They did one for Gracos, and then if they do another guaranteed, it's usually for like a win a champion training or win a champion chase to get the guaranteed champion. But this time, technically, everyone can get him if you've saved your resources, which I'm very excited about. I'm definitely getting Balar, hopefully getting the mythical materials as well. If you're an in-game player, it might be worth trying to get the mythical materials. If you can snag the crown of, where is it? The crown of corruption. This is definitely the best relic in the game. It gives you so much speed. It's supposed to be a damage relic, but it really just boosts your speed out of this world. You're getting like 40-50 speed for your champion on top of whatever speed you already have. So if a miracle I pull this, I'd be crazy happy. If I get any mythical, I'd be pretty happy. I don't really want the Covetous Passion. I feel like this is kind of like a Pure Cat's Gaze, to be honest. I mean, it wouldn't be the worst, but I'd rather not. I'd rather get the Volcanic Heart. The Hollowed Hill would be really good. And then definitely want the Crown of Corruption. I haven't pulled a mythical yet, so really hoping that if I can get this one, then my luck will change. It's a numbers game, right? RNG has not been my favorite, but eventually it will turn and I'll get a mythical mat or a mythical relic, and I'm hoping this time will be the charm. Let me know in the comments if you guys are going for this or not, if you guys think this is a good event or a bad event. Personally, I think it's honestly a pretty solid event. I was kind of expecting worse. I don't know. Don't yell at me, guys. I know a lot of people are saying this is a pay-to-win event. This is for the whales only. I've seen people on Twitter and comments on other YouTube videos saying that. And again, it's like, I'm not sure what you guys expect, but it is Raid. It is a gacha game. Like, they can't make everything free and easy. And I feel like a lot of people that say that also are the people that just pull their shards whenever they want, all willy-nilly. They did bait us really hard, I will say that. Very naughty Polarium. The 2x Sacreds with the 10x chance of Balar, like 2 or 3 days before the guarantee for Balar, was really shitty. Terrible. I'm sure you didn't get me. I really don't like pulling during 2x Sacreds, but I know you got a lot of people, and I know a lot of people that could have done this event now can't do it because you baited them a few days ago. So really shitty that you did that, but I am also happy that you did do a guaranteed. Scares me what's coming in the future because it seems like they're baiting us, or they're trying to get us to use our resources really bad. So I'm nervous. I'm excited but nervous for the future and what the events are coming, because with Polarium you never know, and they've been doing some really good events. Again, the champ training, it's a big one, that's what she said, but it has some really good rewards at the end if you can do 16,000. So I'm going to try to do this as well. Mythical skill tome, the horns, legendary skill, the dust, the essence, all juicy stuff, void shards. So I don't know, Raid's packed with events and tournaments right now, and I'm excited, but my gems and energy are kind of excited. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, hit that sub button, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.